Hello, John Red Eagle Bailey, Psychic Holistic Healer again. Video number 11. I gotta ask for your forgiveness for not being here for a couple of weeks. I've been doing a lot of shit at work, long hours, and then had to prepare for the Mum Expo this past weekend in Allentown. That was absolutely fantastic, and that's no bullshit. It was just really cool. Connected with some really awesome people, reunited with some friends, did some healings that just kicked ass, and it was a lot of fun. I had more energy with only 8 hours sleep and 48 hours prior to that than I do during the week when I'm at this job that is just not my deal. So I need to be doing this full time. And you're probably going to see more videos too, because it's just, I'm really just getting overwhelmed with a bunch of people asking me a bunch of questions about just different topics in life and stuff like that. So this is video number 11 of the Simple Man video series. And I'm going to entitle this one Love, Dance, and Play. I was going to do it about souls and soul families and such. That's going to be the next one. I want to bump that to talk about this. This is the lecture that I did on Sunday at the Mum, and it spoke about, or I spoke about, me, okay? And, all right, wait a minute, hold on. Before I go any further, I promised a lady who had asked me about, she liked the humor in the lecture, so I'm going to tell you guys a joke, all right? Because I promised her that I would do a joke in the beginning of every video so she didn't have to watch all of it, she'd just get a good laugh. Okay? So, there's this old retired gentleman, probably 75 years old, speeding down the highway in this old beautiful vet and just kicking ass. And so the cop pulls him over and he says, "Sir, you know you were speeding?" He goes, "Oh yeah, I know." He says, "Well, can I ask you why?" He says, "Yeah, because 20 years ago, my wife left me for a state trooper, and I thought you were him." All right, come on, that's pretty good. That's a good excuse for speeding, I think. I don't have a vet. I have this beautiful SUV. But anyway, I heard that joke, and I just thought it was pretty cool. So, I love it. Anyway, what I spoke about on Sunday was the Sound of Madness. Now, the Sound of Madness is a Living Life Fully program that I'm going to be producing this summer. So if you bring me and sponsor me to your local event, your business, and I don't care where it's at, you get a hold of me and we'll figure something out. It can be your home, it can be your business. I'd like to be a 2-day event in which one day I do healings and the next day I do the lecture, or vice versa. It doesn't matter. But the Sound of Madness is how our shadow self of the soul and personality affects our thoughts, beliefs, and actions in daily life. In other words, we all have things that are hidden in our subconscious, and I hate to tell you this, but the thoughts that you think are not your own. They belong to everyone who has ever influenced you since the beginning of your life. And what I mean by that is from the age of birth until 6 or 7, depending on the person, our brain is in a theta state, in which, and it's sort of like being in meditation. We're awake and conscious, however, we're just taking everything in, and we're able to expand ourselves into memory, cellular memory as well, that is encoded into our DNA and our shadow side, or our self-conscious, if you will. So with that being said, what we do is we have beliefs and thoughts that we think are our own, but we've taken on so much from people around us. One of the things I cannot stand to hear is when people say, "It doesn't matter, they're just a kid. They don't know what the hell's going on." They know more than you think they do. They're taking stuff in so quick and so fast, faster than the largest computer in the world. our brain works, and our souls in combination work at such a rate of taking in information that is astounding and cannot be measured. We'll get into that some other time too, because Dr. Joseph Dispenza right now is doing, he wrote a book and is doing workshops and things on You Are the Placebo, and has measuring devices and things, and is literally off the scale in what we are able to do. And even in using our thoughts and intention in order to producing things within the brain that can come out as chemicals that can only sometimes be controlled through substances in situations. It's kind of deep. I'm not going to go into that because I don't have my notes in front of me. But yeah, as a shaman, in my teachings, we're always taught when we're with a client to ask something specific, unless we were gathering information through other ways, and that is or we just straight out and ask the client that we're working with, when's the last time, when did you stop laughing? When did you stop dancing? When did you stop playing? When did you stop dreaming? And that's why I always say, dare to dream. It's a concept that people don't really think about because they're so stuck in the bullshit of what they think is their reality. And when you're in your own reality, you're thinking more about the past and the future, or the past and the present, and that's what screws up your future. And so in my teachings, I'll be able to help you with that. So that's one of the things that I'll be doing if you were to bring me into your business or sponsor you. Because now you want to know what my services are, because listen, not everybody can do this in person because they're not in Pittsburgh, and I'm not going to be in all parts of the country at the same time, obviously. So I do these things also through Skype. I do remote healings, but I also here's the three things in general that I do. I do psychic readings, and that includes your energy body. I can see if there's any blockages or anything. I have that ability and that gift. And then I do the energy healing itself to take you beyond where you're at, and in other words, to help you break the cycle. And then what I also do is as a spiritual advisor. Look, I'm not some people call it life coach. That's cool. I don't have anything against them using that. But for me, myself, I don't like labels. And second of all, I'm not your damn guru. All right? I'm not your coach. But I'm about to tell you what you need to figure out to choose your own path, and how to deal with instances of fate in your life to reach your destiny. And I'll give you what information comes to me and what your destiny is. Because people ask me, well, what's my purpose? Well, I got the answers for that too. And that actually includes everybody. And it's a very simple answer. Some people just don't want to hear it. So anyway, I just wanted to put this up. In wrapping this up, one of the things that the Bible said was about being more, Jesus said about being more childlike. And ever since I've begun doing that, it's really cool. It's fun to be able to just laugh and play around. Don't get me wrong. I posted yesterday, it's okay to not be okay. Because we all have those days or instances or whatever that life sucks, shit's going on. There's just a shit storm and you don't want to even deal with the bullshit, blah, blah, blah. Okay? But in the general terms, if you can shake that kind of stuff off and then just enjoy what you're living in the moment and have that faith that everything is going to be okay, that this too shall pass. Look, I got a definition for faith for myself. What is faith? Or how do I know that I have faith? That's the question. I know it because I've questioned it more times than I can count. That's faith. When you have no other reason to look forward, to think that things are going to be positive, faith is basically saying, I don't give a damn what anybody says, what anybody thinks. This is my life. This is my journey. I'm going to deal with it, and I'm going to do it with faith, if nothing else. And then you're going to question, well, what the hell is faith? Why am I doing this? You know, is this shit for real? You know, where's the information that I want? All these questions that go through a person's mind when they're hurting. I get it. Been there, done that. Got the t-shirt and the membership card. Lifetime. Hello. Okay. Look, and this is why I want to be helping you guys, is because I get it. I've been there. Sometime, if you guys happen to ask me to comment on this, or go on my Facebook page, John Red Eagle Bailey, or go on my business page, John Red Eagle Psychic Holistic Healer. You can message me, you can email me. All my information is on there. And if you want to know what my life story is, if you really want to know, and enough people asked, I'll do an entire video on just that. It's going to be a long one. And, you know, I haven't experienced everything in life, but I've gone through some shit storms in my day. And I'm glad I did, because it made me the person that I am. I'm glad the people in my life have given me those challenges in that contrast, in order for me to understand that that's not what I want in life. This is what I want in life. And I want to help people. And I want to make money at it. I'm not going to lie. Okay? I want to do this full time. I don't want to stay with this stupid ass job that I got. And I have the ability, I have the gifts, I have the talents, and I have the support from the universe. So, it's all good. Listen, let me read you something just so that you know. And this way, we're going to put this out there. That's another thing. Listen, I'm going to post this on Facebook. Please, I'm not begging you, I'm just asking you. Share it with your friends. Get them to listen to this video, because this explains who I am. John Red Eagle Bailey, psychic holistic healer. And as a master of shadows and energy, Red Eagle stands between worlds, offering you the assistance, insight, and self-discovery for healing and achieving joy, peace, and harmony. With traditional native Indian teachings, personal life experience, and metaphysical studies in over 13 fields of study for over 15 years, John Red Eagle applies intention of his spiritual gifts and ability to heal each individual as a whole being, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, to achieve living life fully. There's other things that I do, but I've listed them all here. Like I said, be more childlike, have some fun. You know, nurture yourself. If you want to stop at Dairy Queen and buy a Blizzard just to do it, because you just want to veg and get away from it all and just enjoy that ice cream, do it. You know, you take care of yourself, because that's another thing that I do, is learning to fly from the inside. I don't know if I've mentioned that yet. If I haven't, let me know. I'll throw that on another video. It's also posted, and I had some cards made up of it, some postcards kind of thing to share with people, things like that. But look, it's all good. This is springtime. It's my favorite time of year, because everything went from being dead to green. Check out the back window, right? Check out the side. It's freaking awesome. I love it. It's all green. Winter is the time for hibernation. Now it's time to live. Get out, play, laugh, dance. If it's raining, dance in the freaking rain, right? Okay. Love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste. And dare to fucking dream. See ya.